This month's Beach to Beacon 10K race raised $130,000 for Best Buddies Maine. But there is also serious competition among many of the 8,000 runners, which included numerous Olympians. From the event's first year in 1998, there seemed to be just one man who could handle all of the stresses of organizing the race and making it better every year. 207's David McGillivray tried to keep up with that man and the competitors over race weekend.
If you see Dave McGillivray out in the wild, he's almost always moving.
I haven't missed a day of running in 4.5 years.
An impressive stat born from childhood rejection.
When I was growing up in the Boston area, surrounded by all the professional sports, as a little boy, my dream was to become a professional athlete, primarily to play second base at Fenway Park. But being short in stature, I was always the last one picked, so I started to run, because no one can catch you from running.
Since then, the Medford, Mass. native has finished 171 marathons, 53 in Boston. He's run across the country to raise money for cancer care. And chances are, if you're a serious runner in New England, you've crossed paths, because he's best known for what he does here at the start line. Since 1988, in addition to running every year, Dave has been coordinator, then director of the Boston Marathon.
So we always say, hold back and don't, take it out too fast.
You think Boston traffic is bad? Dave's job is to get 30,000 runners from start to finish safely.
When people cross that finish line, they're like this, or they're crying, or they're just feeling so good about themselves. That's the benefit I get in directing races, but that's the benefit I get in actually running in races.
Mainers know Dave from his work here, directing the annual Beach to Beacon 10K race in Cape Elizabeth. Still on a radio.
Correct, thank you.
Still always on the go.
If you want to grab one of those people to do that, then that's fine. Bring them out, put them in, just say go, and then you grab it. You'll sing the national anthem. Yeah, so let me get with Tony.
Thank you so much for everything.
Except when he stops to say hello.
How long is the checklist in your head?
Listening on the radio to what's going on, checking with PD, make sure that there's no issues with buses getting out here, any delays of runners getting here, wheelchairs make their way up, send them on the way, and then the pro women come up, send them on the way, then the pro men come up, and then I jump on the scooter and get up out front with the rest of the lead vehicles.
Despite Dave's attention to detail, he is not a one-man operation.
Nobody in our family runs. We've never run.
I ran one 10K race, that was it. And our son ran a marathon a couple years ago.
Even with limited running experience, Ron and Barb Foisey saw Dave's vision and drive back in 1990 and have followed him ever since, working long days to help Dave's company put on 20 to 30 races a year. And they've kept doing it because of what they see in the athletes.
We just love being around runners because they're such positive people. So the whole atmosphere of the races is positive, and we like being a part of that.
This is no Maine vacation for Ron and Barb, and certainly not for Dave. There are 8,000 runners to get from point A to B in the Beach to Beacon. And the race's reputation has attracted Olympians here to compete. It must go smoothly.
Perfection. Started on time, good weather.
Another successful race in the books, with a new men's course record to boot. There are another 8 months until the next Boston Marathon and a full year until Beach to Beacon. But the planning starts now, right after Dave gets in his morning runs.
Running makes me feel good about me. And that's the foundation by which we accomplish everything in our lives. Because if you're not at peace with yourself, it's hard to accomplish very much during the day, and it's even harder to give back.
You heard Dave say his childhood dream was to play second base for the Red Sox. He quickly decided he was too small for that. Well, last week he visited Fenway Park and fielded some grounders from none other than manager Alex Cora. Dreams do come true. And if you're a Sox fan, you'll remember that last season they used a Boston Marathon medal in the dugout to celebrate home runs. That was Dave's medal that he gave to the team.